Hi fitness friends, it's trainer Amy Jo, and today I'm going to cover the best glute exercises using only dumbbells. You ready to do it? Let's go. Alright, so as we know, there's tons of exercises out there for your glutes, using a barbell, using machines, using a stability ball, dumbbells. Today, it's all about the dumbbells. So I definitely want to show you some that are going to be targeted for the glutes, targeted for the under area, targeted for more of the glute ham tie-in, and explain those to you so you understand, number one, the anatomy of the glutes and that you have different muscle fibers running in different angles, in different paths across the glutes. But it is the biggest muscle in our body. So therefore, training the glutes is really important to go heavy and use compound movements to increase strength and size, all right? So the dumbbell exercises that I'm gonna show you today are to do just that. So the first one is a side lunge. And this one is great because you can literally use one dumbbell, and it's the motion of pushing off that's really going to attack the glutes. And I love using a dumbbell because you can hold it up higher, up on your chest, to help you keep that posture and upright form. And then you can also have the option of holding it down below, okay? So side lunge, pushing off. This is a great one, targeting the outer glute, the abductor, all right, and up. So when I land here, I'm pushing through this right heel, and I'm pushing up, targeting my outer glute right here, which is really important to focus on and push off on that side, all right? And push. So I'm gonna do 10 on each leg. Push off the heel. Good, 2 more. And my toes are forward, so I use that glute. Okay, if I turn my toe out, I'm gonna use more of my inner thigh, and I don't wanna do that. Great, other side. Okay, going off to the side, push through the heel. Remember, chest is up. If you hunch over, once again, you're gonna feel it in your low back. Okay, so you wanna push off. And you wanna hold the weight in the arm that is sinking towards the knee, the glute that you wanna work, because that allows that glute to actually have to have more force to push the dumbbell up, okay? Up and breathe. We're going 10. Come on, 2 more. Push through the heel, the outer glute. Last one, and up. Awesome. So that's your first dumbbell exercise. We're gonna move into a second one, and we're gonna need 2 dumbbells for this one. All right, I'm sure you've all heard of deadlifts. This is a Romanian deadlift, okay, an RDL, and these are simply for the ham glute tie-in, all right? It's connecting. You have a connection between your hamstring and your glute. And that connection right there, we can create more blood flow, and we can actually create that tendon underneath there to create force that has to pull up the weight and can create more of a divot there. So we want to increase the size of the glutes. You also then want to understand the anatomy and understand that there are tendons there that you can also create the force through, and that will shove blood and help that area grow. So RDLs, here we go, knees are soft and bent, dumbbell, and squeeze. Okay, I want to go nice and slow on my negative, almost like a 3-second negative. Really helps that mind-muscle connection. Open up the glutes and squeeze. Open up that ham glute tie-in and contract. Okay, I'm gonna go 10 here. Nice and slow negatives. You want to keep the back flat. Knees are bent the whole time. I'm just hinging at the hips. Okay, and that's why the biomechanics of this, just hinging at the hips right here. When you come up, hinging here opens up. It helps separate underneath the ham glute tie-in, and then I up and contract, okay? If I'm bending and down and up, I'm just squatting. I'm not necessarily attacking that area like I could and really adding that separation and that force right in that direct spot. Okay, so 10 here on the deadlift. All right, moving on. The next exercise that I wanted to show you is using a little lighter weight, and that's with a smaller dumbbell. You're on all fours. You just need one of them at a time. This is great for the glutes. I chose a rubber one as well just because it's softer, and if you have shorts on, or I mean, it just doesn't pinch you. These ones obviously are older, so I do not want to get hurt by a dumbbell. That would be weird. So this guy here, I'm going to place in my knee joint right here. I'm going to bend. Okay, and these are donkey kicks, dumbbell donkey kicks, and so it's really important that you have a light weight because these are challenging. They're challenging, but you want to have the smaller weight be there and lighter so you can actually contract it into that knee joint right there. Okay, so you're on all fours here, and you're going to flex your heel, and this just adds weight to your donkey kicks. Okay, and then you're pulsing up. It's a great weight. You can also use even an ankle weight, but what this does is shoving actually quite a bit of blood into the glute, and is a great one to add to all those compound movements. Sometimes you might even want to lead with this exercise to start increasing blood flow there, and you go higher rep, 25. I'm on 20, 22, 24, 25. Whew. The benefit of being a trainer for 15 years is that you can talk and count and think about all these other things at the same time. Other side. Okay, get it in that hinge there, close it in. This is just a greater, easier way. Like I said, if you don't have ankle weights, just do this. Pop it in between your knee. Okay, flex your foot. Don't point the toe. You do not want to point the toe. Flex your foot here and act as if you're pushing your heel against something to the ceiling. Okay, here we go, 25. And you're pulsing. Okay, you got to keep that. It forces you to keep that knee tight and keep the heel really close to your glute as well. Okay, spine is in line. Woo! This is a really good one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Like I said, use a lighter weight. A rubber one is best, and perform a higher rep on that one to increase the blood flow. So there's exercise number 3. I do have one more. So let's move into the good old hip thrust. We know this one. It is everywhere on all videos, all platforms. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it. But dumbbells, right? I mean, sometimes you might forget that you don't have to use a barbell. You don't have to use, another, just your body weight. Like you can just use one dumbbell, and there's a lot of different variations to that. So this is also one of the best exercises for your glutes because of the biomechanics of it. And we know how the muscle fibers run is straight up, okay, connecting underneath and running all the way up to our low back. So the point is to get the glute to stretch, correct? So that's why the hip thrust works so well, because the largest glute muscle is going to get stretched, and then you're coming up and you're contracting hard at the top. So that's why that one, it works so well. And that's why I'm throwing this in here. Dumbbell, okay, you can just place it right on the top of your thighs, and then you're coming down and then up and squeezing out the top. Okay, coming down and up and squeezing out the top. So you can go a little heavier if you like. This one is great for beginners. If you're just learning how to hip thrust, start with a dumbbell. It's super simple, add some weight. You can even do higher reps. You can add in pulsing, okay, right here. And you gotta find that spot that's comfortable for you as well. You know, more advanced exercisers are not really gonna care, you know, that you put the dumbbell wherever, and they're like, I'll take a big bruise on my crotch for hip thrust, you know, but other people, you might care. So just kind of find what's more comfortable for you. This one also do single leg, hip thrust here, single leg, other side. All right, there's a lot of variations to this one. Like I said before, 10 really is the perfect hypertrophy range. 8 to 10, 9 to 12, right in there, to increase size and strength. So there you have it. Those are some great dumbbell exercises for your glutes, targeting them in a different way. And remember, different angles, such as that side lateral. You don't just always want to be going in that frontal plane. You want to make sure you're going lateral and hitting different movements because of how muscle fibers run. So we have to think of biomechanics and anatomy at the same time when we're training to get the best results. So hopefully these 4 exercises helped you guys get a better workout, get better results. I'm trainer Amy Jo. Leave me a thumbs up, comment below. Check out Athlean-XX for Women website, because I do know for a fact, I've done it myself, they have great other programs to help you guys achieve your goals.